And what's up, guys? re510c here, and this is a little bit of CoD 4 here. And I forgot to mention in my last video, which was Battlefield 3 16 and 4, which is pretty good. That I forgot to say I'm sorry I haven't been posting for a while. It's just been Call of Duty video games were just kind of boring for me. I mean, I was playing video games, but it wasn't like I kind of got the hiccups, but it wasn't like Call of Duty. It was a little bit of like Minecraft, just random other stuff, Dead Island, just other games besides Call of Duty, because for one, Call of Duty is not my life. Even though I do play it quite a bit, I have more on my life than Call of Duty. I do have friends and whatnot, so that I would just like to say I'm sorry I haven't been posting in like 3 weeks or so. That's my bad. I just wasn't really into it. I didn't really want to record much. I just got really bored with it. It wasn't what I kind of been in YouTube for. Because YouTube, what I am in YouTube for, is for fun, for myself, not for the other people. It's for me. It's to relieve stress off of me. It's to just talk about stuff that I want to get off of my chest. This is why I'm in YouTube. It's not just because I like to play video games. It's just because it has to be fun. I mean, it's like as if you played a sport and you hated it. It's just, why are you still playing it? It's kind of just like common sense. So it just kind of got boring to me, so that's why I haven't been posting. So I would just like to say I am sorry for that, guys. But anyways, yesterday, or 2 or 3 days, I'm just gonna say 2 or 3 days ago, my bike broke on, I think it was on Friday of last week. Some kid snapped my tire. I mean, not snapped it, because you can't really snap a tire, but he slashed my tire, which, if you don't know what that means, is you lift out the tire and you stab the tube with a knife or a screwdriver or something sharp to that relevant. But it's that kind of stuff. But he popped it. I was kind of mad. Actually, I was really mad because now I don't have a bike. It's kind of out of service, as you could say. But I didn't notice it, but like on the way to school, like Thursday, or I think he popped it like Thursday, and I was riding to school on Friday, and I was like pedaling as fast as I could, and I was going super slow, and I didn't really think, to look at my tire to see that it was flat. So I just kept pedaling, and once I was riding with my friends when we were like 90% of the way to school, he tells me, your tire's like uber flat, and I was like, what? So I looked down, and my rim's on the floor, or on the ground, floor, whatever, same thing. But I was like, oh shit. But since I was riding on my rim, which is, if you don't know much about bikes, it's not a very good thing. Riding on the rim is like driving without a tire for your car. I mean, what will that do? It'll fuck up your rim. So it's not very good for it. So I was just like sitting there, and like I was just didn't know what to do. So after school that day, I just kind of brought my bike to my friend's house because he had a pump I could borrow. I pumped it like as much as I could. Then I just rode off and tried to get home as fast as I could, so I wouldn't be riding on rim. And then we bought a new tube and everything, and we got the tube on. And then when we got the bike tire and everything, we got brand new tire, and once we got everything on, the chain was inside my brake and in between my tires, so I couldn't pull it out. So I had to take out the tire, flatten the tire, and just do everything. So it was kind of a hassle. I did that like 4 times because I made a mistake about that. But then after that, I was like trying to fix it. Then my chain somehow dropped and got all curled up, and I couldn't fix it. It was weird as shit. So I spent like 30 minutes trying to untangle it, and I couldn't do it. So I just got pissed off, threw my bike on the floor, and just like walked back inside. So it's not really a cool thing for fags at my school to slash tires, but it happens. It's not really that cool, but he thinks he's a badass now because he can slash someone's tire. And if I knew who he was, I'd probably kick his ass tomorrow. But other than that, that's like what's happened. So then we start I fix it again, and like, so I fixed it the next day, which was on Monday or something, or Tuesday. On Tuesday I refixed it because on Monday I got jacked up. So on Tuesday I fixed it, start riding out to school, and sometimes my chain, when it's about to fall off, it goes kink kink kink, and it just falls for some reason. So I had to take it back into the garage, fix it, take off the tire again. So this made me late for school 2 days in a row. My gym teacher wasn't very happy the second day, so she made me run laps. I think it was 2 laps. It wasn't very bad, but oh well. So I was kind of mad that this happened, but it's kind of life. Everything happens for a reason. But I tried fixing it, and I couldn't get it fixed, so I had to walk to school 3 miles, which is a long way. I had to walk 3 miles to school, and it takes like 15 minutes a mile, so it's like I got there at like 9 o'clock, which really sucks. I don't really like walking. I'd rather ride my bike. I hate running. I would have ran to school, but I'd look like an idiot just running to school. Because I don't know, I just think I would look like a retard, so I didn't really want to, so I just kind of walked. But so I kind of got my bike. I came home that day. My friend gave me a ride, thank God, because I didn't want to walk 3 miles. But my friend gave me a ride right when I got home. I just tried to fix it, and I couldn't get it because the chain kept locking up and kept twisting, so it was like impossible to fix, and I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of left it, went inside and played some Xbox. It's not really that cool that people would slash tires, but yeah, he put me through hassle. But so I went back and played Call of Duty, then came outside and I heard my friend yelling, so I was like, Tanner! And he came over because he's a little bit better with bikes than I am. We tried fixing it, and we couldn't get it. It was like we unraveled the chain. The chain got a little fucked up and shit when it was on, so we just kind of like gave up on it. But like 15 minutes later, we figured out the chain was wrong. So we put the chain on, we get the tire on, we're like, hell yes, it's fine. Nothing is wrong with it. So we just I'm like, yes. So we tighten the bolts up, put the chain on, and I just wanted to ride it to make sure nothing was wrong. So I start riding, and it's okay at one point, then all of a sudden it goes because my tire was rubbing on the frame of it, so that causes my chain to fall off. So we went back inside, and I just kind of like rolled it, like the tire, along my frame as if I'm riding it, but it's laying on the floor. So when I was doing this, it was just like going back, and it would only drag on this on the frame of the bike like once around. So it would go, and it would catch, and it would just catch like once every second. Let's just say that, and it would just keep catching that every second. So I took off that and just kind of looked at it from an angle, and I realized that the my rim was bent because I had been riding on it. So that sucks. So I have to go get a new rim and everything. But my friend was nice enough to let me borrow his bike, so that's a good thing. But this video is wrapping up. The final score is 49-8, and I'm using, I haven't told you this, so I'll just tell you. I'm using MP5, Red Dot, Blue Tiger, I don't know what I'm using for perks, but thanks guys, peace out.